Hi folks, this is Jimmy up on the mountain where the Great Serpent Wall was built thousands of years ago. I wanted to show you some artifacts that I have here. And all I can say is these people like serpents, and we're going to look at a few. There's a serpent right there. And it's the head of a serpent, a viper, and there's the fangs. There's one right there. There's a serpent right there. These artifacts are all made of quartz crystal, all quarried here on the property. This piece has a inlaid eye on it, and you find that here in some of the artifacts. There's a serpent here, a very nice carved piece of quartz. It wasn't found here, it was found on an Indian trail close to here. Famous Indian of the area had a trail named after him. And these people liked serpents. They also liked whales. That's a whale effigy right there. There's other whales on the property, that's why I know this is a whale. And it's got a triangle carved eye. Pretty piece of quartz. Here's another inlaid eye right here. It's got 3 dots in the center of it. You see that? And this is a buffalo. Could have been burnished, I don't know, but it's a very, very nice piece of quartz. And the buffalo, you can see the hoof where he's kneeling down. The horn. Another serpent here with its mouth open. Nice piece of quartz. This serpent stone has a beaver on this side with another eye with the dots in the center. This stone has a focal point in the center of it. I call it the temporal area. This stone also, which has cats on it, has a temporal area. Has a cat on the other side also. See the ears. Zora just ran out to get the chickens. There's a very large axe. Weighs several pounds and it's hard to lift. Made of quartz. Very large axe. This is a granite disc, and it's a portrait. You can see the bottom of it. It's very polished, and it was made to stand like that. It's an old piece of granite, and it's flaked away a bit, but it's still there, and you can still see the ear. You can see a knob on the head, the long forehead. You can see the profile. And there's a few granite discs I've found. Some are just discs and some have strange shapes, but this one has a portrait of a human being. Like this one. This piece of quartz is amazing. It's a piece of smoky quartz. and when the light goes down at night it turns blue. And you can see it's a profile of a human being. And you can see the owl carved into it with its talons and the eyes. And it's geometric. It's carved. It's carved into here, and there's a fault here where it goes along. You can see the fault, and it was carved along that fault. There's the eye. It looks like the wing is covering the eye of the person. The talons are in the temporal area, and there's a structure in there where the talons are. What does that look like? Like the pineal gland. This is the beak of another bird. It's like a condor hat, I call it. And it's an amazing piece. And this serpent I showed you was a serpent hat. The same profile. Red on the back, red hair. Viper hat on this human being right here. Solid piece of quartz. And this stone here is an axe that was hafted. It's all carved out, and it's very large. It was made for a large person, I believe. This piece here, piece of quartz, another bird, the viper and the birds. A lot of birds like that, condors or vultures. I just wanted to show you these things because there's artifacts that are incredible. They tell a story. I look at the mounds out in Ohio and some of the artifacts that come out of there, and the similarities are the serpents. They're everywhere. These people had them on their mind. They also had whales on their mind, and they had an incredible skill in carving stone, and they mean something. Look at the duality in that. Look at the center in that. If you turn this stone, you get what I see is the goddess figure, or whatever you might want to call it. And it also has, if you turn it like this, over this stone, a buffalo carved into it, with the head here, the back leg, front leg, and there's another buffalo. The stone is a buffalo giving birth. So the stone is all about birth with the goddess or the mother, the duality of the serpent and the beaver, in the temporal area you have the center of the stone. And that's important because here on this stone, you have the serpent and the fangs biting into the temple area of the stone. And you can see the fangs carved into it. This stone had red ochre on it at one time. Still has some left on it. And it was an axe. And I'd pick it up if I could. It's just pretty heavy. I can't pick it up. This one also is an axe, made for a very large person. This is a normal size one right here, which would go on top of a stick and you'd hold it. This is a piece of jewelry right here. Big one. That would have been used as jewelry. See how large it is. Here's another one. Small one.